All right, let's start the show. All right. Hola, everybody. Yeah. Welcome to Petey Aprendendo Português. I'm your host, the Petey. Flip a clip. Oh, Julie. Oh, yeah, that's the animation app that I used in order to create that. Oh, wait, hold on. You don't speak English. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Let me toot a door. Kinney Master Custa Dinero. I probably could have been able to translate that normally. Oh, Victor's here. Oh, you have Victor has Kinney Master. I don't know. I made it. Duolingo's and Google's translators are horrible. Yeah, I know. Hold on. What's up, Scooby? How you doing? Flip a clip is for animations. There are some frame drops. I like how we're critiquing my intro. This is a great start. But eu anime algo simples para que a taxa de quadros não importasse. Importasse? Is that how you say that? I animated something simple so that the frame rate doesn't really matter. I don't really care about high frame rate stuff. I mean, clearly, because like my streams drop like half the frames throughout this whole thing. So, I'll take the frame rate if I can, but it's whatever. Victor says the last time okay, KineMaster is actually through the internet. Thing is you get on a phone app. I did it all on my phone because I don't know how to animate on my computer. I don't know anything about animation software on a computer, and plus I like using the touch screen rather than a mouse. I don't like using a mouse for making drawings and stuff like that, but that's besides the point, We're here to do some Portuguese. Daijo Bu Minya equals what's up, guys? Oh, that's cool. How do you Daijo Bu the Mina? Let me just see what that is. That like that Portuguese? Is that that doesn't yeah, let's Fala pro pet que mande beijo. Oh god. Something about kissing butt. Tell the pet I sent a kiss to his ass. Obrigado, Scooby. Alright, well, let's continue on to the next day. I'm grateful that you're all here. A kiss on my butt. That's, you guys are funny. Alright, let's continue on to, let's do VCond. Because we did a lot of abs ob 4. Let's do VCond.
Ele não pararia aqui.
Ele não pararia aqui. He would not stop here. Scooby. Ele não pararia aqui. Pretty much. Same with Victor too, but you know, he lost interest in me because I hold grudges for a while, but I forgive you, man.
Eu tentaria abrir a porta.
It doesn't help to hold on to pain, you know?
Tentaria.
I would try to open the door.
L.
Ele
Não.
now
Pararia. Aqui.
would not stop here.
Eu nunca pensei que encontraria uma mulher como você.
Eu nunca pensei que encontraria uma mulher como você. I never thought that I would find a woman like you. Alright, I'm saving that for the significant other. Here we go. Yeah. Pararia. You said paria? Oh, I forgot that. Paria is to give birth to. I would not give birth to here or something like that.
Ele disse que voltaria amanhã.
God. He said that he would return. He would be back tomorrow. Right after these messages. She
Ela.
would meet. Encontraria.
Encontraria.
Encontraria. No seu.
No seu.
No seu. No. I like how she says no. No seu marido.
Marido.
Marido. Oh wait, seu marido.
No
Marido. No palacio.
palácio.
Palacio. Ah.
Você disse que pararia de chover.
You said that it would stop raining. Yes. Oh, yes.
Ela não olharia para ele.
Ela não olharia para ele. Olharia. Olharia. That's the working my tongue. I'm in a weird mood today.
Eu.
Ew.
Tentaria.
Breathe right into the microphone, please.
Abrir a porta.
Porta.
Ronaldinho pensou que chegaria tarde.
Ronaldo, what the fuck?
Ronaldinho.
What the fuck is that? Ronaldinho? Ronald Gennaro? Ronald McDonald? Who is this? Who is this Ronaldinho? Said,
Pensou.
thought that he would be late. Thought that he
Chegaria.
would arrive. Chegaria. I gotta pay attention to the word. Chegaria. Would arrive. Chegaria. Would arrive. I have to say that multiple times because otherwise I just don't remember it and I passively go through these and that misses the whole point of this goddamn thing, you know?
Ela disse que voltaria.
I was thinking, like, you know, I had that thought like months and months ago. Not months and months, but like a month ago. I'm like, man, I'm really like I think it was day 365 where like the trials before that where it's like, man, I'm really rushing through all this stuff. I should really pay attention to what's going on. And just I don't know. I can't go through the motions. I got to be active with my learning. This is Petey Aprendendo Português. Not Petey passively goes through Petey Passau Duolingo. You know? I don't know if I said that right.
Ela
Ela.
disse que voltaria. Que voltaria.
She would return. She said that she would be right back after these messages. And Victor says that Ronaldinho, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize to Scopey. Because I know you guys are passionate about soccer. And I don't want to get stabbed. That's been a constant here. But it happens. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to overgeneralize things on like Brazil and stuff, but I mean, just downtown, you go to like a couple cities over, you could get stabbed. I had a good friend of mine. We grew up in a good neighborhood. Actually, it's my friend Chris from when we do our RuneScape streams. He got stabbed visiting his cousin. Just, I'm not saying Brazil is like the only dangerous country, but I'm also saying that, talking to a lot of people and doing research, there are parts. No, I know. Victor says I'm not passionate about soccer. I know. I'm not just saying it for you, even though you're my most loyal viewer out there. I'm saying it for those that watch this in the future, because that's the goal. 10 years in the future, when I'm dead or something. No, not when I'm dead. No, not when I'm dead. But when YouTube doesn't matter anymore, and when you see things from 10 years ago and it starts to show up on your news feed and stuff, that's my goal. That's gonna be my niche. All right. Yeah, every country's dangerous. You just gotta know the parts. It's cool how like the safe spots are the coastlines. And that's what the rule of thumb I've learned. I don't know if that's true universally, but from what I understand, the coastlines, that's where and you also got to look at like you compare and contrast the different neighborhoods. It's a stark contrast. It's like literally night and day, light and dark. This is the crap, impoverished neighborhood. This is here are the tennis courts and the in-ground pool and the hot babes over here. That's that's what I'm looking at. So yeah, okay, let's continue. I don't know what okay. So every time, what do the eyeballs mean? I always look at the eyeball emojis and I don't know what to think of it. Like, what is that? Because I had a match years ago who had like the eyeball emojis, and I don't know. Like, I always saw it as like some condescending thing because I think she unmatched me like 2 seconds later. After that, so what is that? Tell me, Victor. See, you're my translator. You're my tutor. O meu tutor.
Eu
Now.
não
Not olharei.
olharia
Inside. Dentro.
dentro da
Caixa.
caixa.
And he responds as LOL. That helps. Really helps in understanding when you goddamn laugh at me. It's okay. I'm used to it at this point.
Eu prometi que eu tentaria. Eu prometi que eu tentaria. Tentaria.
I feel like my final contingency plan from being laughed at all my life is I just get the clown makeup, I get the scars on my cheeks, and I start like, this is a joke. I become the Joker or something. I've always thought about that, where it's like, everything's a joke. So like, everything that I do is a joke. So let's start, having fun with this joke. Yeah, it's a joke. And it's kind of creepy now that I'm saying it like that, but I'm not a violent person by any means, but I understand why a lot of people from the US fantasize with crazy people like the Joker, because it's like, especially with the Joker movie, the recent one with Joaquin Phoenix, it was like, the amount of gaslighting that you get as a U.S. citizen, and you're just stepped on and seen as like dirt for having any sort of mental problems, and nobody understands, and the lack of understanding. No wonder somebody goes crazy and harms people. I don't think it's right, but I get it. I get it. I don't know, that went in a dark direction. I'm glad Scooby's not here, because,
Ele não disse.
He couldn't handle that type of thinking. Not that I think that he's, he couldn't handle that type of thinking, but like, you don't want to think about too much dark things when it comes to entertainment like this, where it's kind of lighthearted. But man, I get in the deep end. It's probably
Voltaria.
probably why like guys like Julius, like, they comment once and then they leave because it's like, this guy's an asshole. He's telling everybody I play Pokemon. Julius, I know you don't play Pokemon, all right? And Victor, whenever he comes back, you translate for me, okay? I know he doesn't play Pokemon. I'm just messing with you, you goof. Yeah, I know you like the stupid. I got a PlayStation 2 back here. I'm a cool kid too. Never gonna play Red Dead Redemption 2, but hey, you know, it's life. You know, we like what we like, and you know, we don't. That's it. You know, it's like I don't judge you for what niche you are into when you're on the hub. I used to, but it's stupid because it's like, yeah, whatever makes you happy.
Ela encontraria seu marido no palácio.
This is gonna be a 3-hour stream.
Ela encontraria seu marido no palácio. No palácio.
She would meet her husband at the palace.
Ronaldinho
Thought
pensou
that
que
he would chegaria. Oh shit. Ida is would. Chega Ida is would arrive. Oh, Victor, you explained this to me the other night. And I was just like, I'm not going to get it tonight. I'm just not going to remember that. Finally clicked. I get it now. It's like, okay. I feel good. This is a good day. We got an epiphany going on.
tarde
would arrive late. There we go. Okay. Ronald Reagan. I'm not condoning. Ronald Reagan pensei. How do you say penso? Not penseu. Penso que ele chegaria tarde. Man, it goes a long way when you're spiritually present. I've been working on that lately. I think it's because after being sick and being overwhelmed with everything, I just realized that, you know, you gotta be in the moment. And it takes some time for people like me who overthink and think about the past and the future and everything all in between. And, you know, the quietude of being in the moment definitely does come at a struggle. So being present right now is something that I'm going to do for this stream. And every day is going to be a celebration towards Duolingos. We got a perfect score. I know, you get the esoteric crap. I know, you know, guru this, guru that, what have you. But, you know, in practice, though, it really does make a difference. And we got a perfect score because of it. So, boom. And we got some pretty-ass opalescent dice. I frickin' love these dice. I want to buy these. When I become a millionaire, I'm going to buy Opal, a dice set that's made of crystal. Because look at that. Look at that D20. God damn. I'm such a nerd. I'm sorry. We gotta go back to this. God damn. Alright, let's go to the home. Yeah, we're gonna look at these dice together. I'm not sponsored by this, but like, why would you get yeet and fuck engraved on these? See, there are gemstone ones. Here, yeah. Oh, the opal. They're actual opal, too. Where is it? Oh, that's pretty cool, too. I want to send this to my friend. He's going to be custom making dice for me, and I want to give him, like, here, make this. Ooh, it's a rose quartz. That looks gorgeous. All right, that's not important. You know what else? You know what is important? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, we missed the... hold on.
Você
I'm assuming that, okay. Você
caminharia
comigo.
comigo. O leitor ajudaria o escritor.
The reader would help, ajudaria the writer. The writer.
Eu
I would work
trabalharia para
para
eles.
Ele caminharia caminharia comigo.
He would walk with us.
Eles
They would wear these shoes. Would wear.
usariam estes sapatos.
Estes.
Eu caminharia à noite. Eu
caminharia.
caminharia à noite.
I walk at night. I would walk at night.
A equipe trabalharia de junho a outubro.
A equipe trabalharia de junho a outubro. Ah. It doesn't get the in there. Oh, I should read what... Oh, God damn it.
O leitor
I was just talking about how...
ajudaria o escritor.
What the answer was and really absorb it. O leitor ajudaria... Luan Costa, found your channel recently. I found very nice idea of recording your... I found very nice the idea of recording your Duolingo sessions. Yo. Am I saying your name right? Luan da Costa? I'm sorry if I suck at pronunciation sometimes. I always apologize for that. But man, you got... I'm thankful that you got the same vision, because I was told by an anonymous source that Brazilians like it when gringos struggle at learning Portuguese. So I'm here to spread the love and watch me struggle, because I do this for you. And feel free to give a subscription and tell your friends too. I'd like to get a big ass community, a motherfucking big ass community. Like, you get the idea. Let's go.
O time trabalharia de junho a outubro.
The team. Chime is team. Woodwork. See, okay, Victor, we were talking about this yesterday. Woodwork could also mean woodwork. You know what I mean? Like, woodwork as in like trabalharia. Yeah, the anonymous source is kind of right. And what was I gonna say? I spaced out. Oh, sorry, woodwork as in like, wood. Knock on wood. Jesus. Does that ever happen to you when you forget what you're talking about as you're talking about it? No, like wood work. Like that wood, like knock on wood. Door is made of wood. Yeah, I just realized. From June to October. Okay. It's actually not a bad work season.
Eu te disse que pegaria
peixe. I told you that I would catch a fish. Why does Scooby want to kiss my butt? Is that because he's an actual dog? He's actually Scooby-Doo? And he's like, you know how dogs sniff each other's butts? Is that what he's into? I know that's a niche in Brazil.
Você acha que ele pegaria aquele computador?
Do you think... I mean, hey, whatever you're into. Think that he would take?
Pegaria.
Would take. Okay, would take that. I just needed some assurance. That computer No, it's a Windows 10. It's Windows 11. You might as well throw it in the trash.
Elas usariam estes sapatos.
Oh, he said it so we could have a laugh. Okay. Well, it worked. Elas usarían estes zapatos. Now, is he gay or is he just kind of like fooling around? Because, all due respect, Victor. Like, am I mostly attracting gay Brazilian men who's trying to make me join their team, or is there this kind of like you know, American football slapping of the ass type of gay that nobody talks about, but like everybody's cool with it because it's like football? They would use these shoes. Elas usarían estes sapatos. See, Luan is, I think it's Luan. Luan knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying.
Eu usaria a outra porta.
You see, I'm in a weird mood today. Oh fuck. I would use, god damn it. I distracted myself. This happens.
O secretário não gostou de saber que perdeu.
O secretário não gostou de saber que perderia o cargo. O cargo. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. The secretary did not like to know that he would lose his position. Did not like to know. It's more like did. Okay, let's see if it's locked. Did not like knowing makes better sense to me as an American English speaker. My dudes. There we go. Yeah, I'm a Karen. Look at me. All right. Você
Acha
is it asshole? Você acha
que
that he
ele
would take
pegaria
pegaria
aquele computador.
aquele computador. I didn't know about Luan. I didn't know about gay preferences, but I know some of my friends that are girls like gringos, so I guess you could attract them here. Nice. Oh, attract them, he. Hey, you never know. One could hope. I do. But it's good to have that attention. I need to crowd surf in a bed of hot ladies in order to feel validated. No, no, honestly, if I even just have 1,000 subscribers, it's worth it. Because then the boats is finally set sail. I started this damn YouTube page in 2017. Let's get some like views, and then let's have it all like fizzle out. Somebody take me out of context in a video where I say like some kind of offensive shit towards like every demographic of people, and then let's just like nitpick him and like slander him to death. That's what's gonna happen. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I just watched a video on manifestation, and I can't toy with that type of magic. All right, and I believe in that stuff, you know.
A secretária não gostou. A secretária não gostou de saber que ela perderia o cargo. Perderia o cargo.
Oh, it's starting to cool down. That's probably why I'm awake right now. Victor asks, it's a bit too warm here. What about there, Petey? Yeah, it's getting colder. I just came from rehearsal. Heard some good news in my personal life, so things are looking up, I think. Maybe that's why I'm in higher spirits. Victor says, people don't use the verb toil nowadays. I do. You ever read Harry Potter? I think Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. You know that song? what is that? Is that from Harry Potter 2? It's like in the deleted scenes. But actually, Bubble Bubble, Toil and Trouble, that's actually comes from Shakespeare. Did not know that. My sister had told me that because she's a Shakespeare buff. And I would say it made a comeback if you're in that whole wizarding world type of thing. Victor said, I thought people didn't. I didn't say people don't use. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm just, yeah, I'm piggybacking off of what you're saying. Like, assuming that you met people that say toil. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of old English that comes back. You know why? It's because of D20s. It's because of Dungeons and Dragons. Let's be honest here. We all want to be slaying dragons, having a flagon of mead, and, I don't know, it's some other third thing that involves, like, casting fireball. Now, let's listen to this again.
A secretária não gostou de saber que ela perderia o cargo.
Boom. The secretary did not like finding out that she would lose her position. What about D&D? A secretária não gostou de saber que ela perderia o cargo. Cargo means position? Oh, God, we got to recreate that.
A secretária
Now,
não gostou.
finding out. Saber descobrir. Oh, God, I already forgot it. Oh, God, this is like... You ever have a friend that sucks at math? And, like, they freeze up at the exam after all the studying you help them with? Gusto de... Oh, saber that she
ela
would lose.
pegaria.
Now, it's pegaria? Perderia.
Perderia.
Oh, because pegaria, I think, is to pay. O cargo.
O cargo.
I think that's what it is. See, cargo, I think of like cargo ship. Yeah, Victor. You know, it's interesting. You're very linguistic, and I've noticed this pattern where very linguistic people are they're just horrible at math. Like stupidly awful at math. And with me, I'm more math oriented, meaning English and other languages and stuff like that are like my worst thing. Like if I were you, if I were Victor, I would probably be skyrocketing with results doing Duolingo. I would understand it, I would really get into it and stuff like that. But really, linguistics are very much an art. And when it comes to math, it's concrete. You cannot, interpret numbers unless, those numbers, I don't know, just the fact that no matter what, 2 plus 2 will equal 4. And how you get to that point, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it gets to like I don't know what point I'm trying to make, but you get the idea. Cargo is carga, and cargo is job. Confusing as shit. Oh, it's a false cognate, as you would say. Morocco? I've never been there. Morocco? Where is that? I've never left my house, all right? Let's be real here. Let's go here. Where is that? North African. Oh, wow, it's got a pentagram as a... That's metal as fuck. Got a pentagram as a flag? Let's look at the flag. Whoa. The pagans. Are they pagan? I don't mean to offend anybody who's Moroccan. But, I'm just gonna leave this up here real quick. Fala pro Pet que mandei beijo na bunda dele.
Eu usaria a outra porta.
It's a cool flag. I don't, I'm not too much of a, I'm not a pagan, but I get it. I have friends who were pagan. I would use, right? What unit are we on? The other door. The other door. There we go. That was the one we got wrong, I think. I talk a lot. Okay, see, look. We didn't get the flame animation because I accidentally clicked on the Dungeons and Dragons. All right, well, we're we're beating this Yasmin Alves. Victor asks, what's a pagan? Someone that pays. Exactly. No, it's, hold on. Here, I hate how the reply button is right next to the block user on YouTube button. So if I accidentally block you, it's nothing personal. I'm literally trying to reply to you. You know, like the religion? Do, 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 do. I was in the red zone, but once you refresh the page, it actually updates your numbers with the scoreboard. So, let's see, where are we? Let's see, we're just below this hot babe who's learning French, and then this other babe who's, I don't know, I think she's learning Korean or something. Victor, let's talk about Dungeons and Dragons right now. What kind of, character, like fantasy character would you be? Would you be a sorcerer, a wizard, a warlock, a paladin, your conventional barbarian? What would you pick? All right, let's do Abzob 4. Actually, I'm kind of enjoying VCon, but we got to do Abzob 4.
Nós temos uma segunda opção.
Nós temos uma segunda opção. Victor, you gotta look up D&D. It's the best pastime that there is that you could do. You of all people, Victor, loving the artsy-fartsy type of linguistic-y stuffs with Duolingos, you would love the linguistic tapestry of creative writing that Dungeons and Dragons provides for your imagination. It's wonderful. It's a great improv tool, too. Victor says, I only know the existence of the game because you told me when I said D&D last week. Yeah. Okay, Luan says he'd be an orc. Very nice pick. Now, what class would you pick? That's race. What class would you pick? Because I'm actually talking with a good friend of mine, and we're going to be making a homebrew type of thing.
Nós somos contra a destruição do museu.
We are
Contra.
against the destruction of the museum for the children.
Eu não
Now,
tenho
muitas
opções.
Now I gotta ask Victor, are you are you not interested in Dungeons and Dragons because it's whatever, or is it because are you afraid of getting bullied? Because being gay in Brazil seems to warrant being bullied, so avoiding as much things to be bullied for, I suppose. Because I've been there too, there's some stuff where I'm like, oh, I don't want to get bullied for this, I'm just gonna avoid it, which I completely understand. What's the name of killer whale? I just got that. I'm like, you mean Shamu? Who the hell is what does Shamu have to do with any of this? No, an orc. Orca. No, an orc is a...
Esse texto precisa de revisão.
That text needs revision. Victor says, nobody bullies me because I am a triple flamey flames. Whoa. See, he'd be a wizard. Fireball. You see, you'd cast Fireball. He might be a warlock. You know? Fireball's pretty, a common, you know, spellcaster type of thing, you know? Late game, everybody's casting Fireball to defeat the enemy. So, Victor would be a wizard. And Luan says, you know, being a nerd these days is kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, and it sucks because now cool people are, like, cool, attractive people are taking over the whole scene. And it's like, man, what about us, you know, like, ugly people? It's like, shit. Man, this was my thing. Like,
A confusão começou na igreja.
a confusão começou na igreja. The mess started at the church.
Foi impossível evitar a destruição.
It was impossible to avoid the destruction. Is this about the museum? Because they were talking about destroying a museum, but it was impossible. You know, it just kind of blew up. You never know. Fireball, you know? What?
O
A lot of people of ugly people saying... There are a lot of ugly people saying they're beautiful and a lot of beautiful people saying they're ugly. Lack of confidence, I guess. Not given in the right places. What? Okay.
que
Okay. Okay.
este
Símbolo.
símbolo
Significa.
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 Ele paga pela vigilância.
Dyer's a cat lover. What are you talking about? What is this word? D-A-I-R? Dier? Ele paga pela vigilância. He pays for surveillance.
As cores e os símbolos são as cores e os símbolos são importantes. Importantes.
Importantes. You know, I sometimes like thinking that like the crossbreeding of trophy wives and nerds have intersected into like these hot nerds, and it's I think that's what it is. I used to work at a college where there are a lot of nice looking babes there, and it's like, huh, this is where wealth is. It's just because it's one of the like higher end up there like primordial colleges in the country, and I worked at it, just, you know, wrapping up cables, setting up projectors, and I like looking at some of these girls. It's like, god damn, if I went here, I could go here, but it's like. It's like so expensive and so stupidly not worth it. It's like you have to be born into wealth to even consider that an option. What is 5 kilometers in your country? I have no idea. How much is that in miles? I've done a 5K. It's not fun. I've actually done a 5K cross country skiing. Have you ever seen Nordic skiing? Oh yeah, you guys watch the Olympics. I mean, probably more the Summer Olympics, because, like, I don't think you guys get as much snow unless if you're from the South. But, Petey, do you know the meaning of vile and vile? I don't know. Vile is something like disgusting, and I don't know the one with the 2 L's. V-I-L-L-E, vile? Like village? I don't think... Villa, I know, is like an Italian American thing. Imagine you driving a car here. The thing is like, I drove in Canada once because I went to go see a concert. It was the Symphony of, I think it was like Hyrule Historia Symphony, or it was like the Hyrule Symphony from The Legend of Zelda with the girl I was seeing at the time, and when we crossed the border from the U.S. to Canada, everything switched from 60 miles per hour to 100 kilometers per hour. And that's like the standard speed in Quebec. And then, because there are two different spots where, like, okay, it shows kilometers and miles, I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta look at the kilometers per hour. But just about 60 miles per hour, that's 100 kilometers per hour. Only Americans use miles, yeah, because we're the best goddamn country on the planet. America.
L. Paga pela
Pela.
vigilância.
I already said what I was doing. All right, Victor asked, what were you doing in Quebec? I went to go see a symphony. I forget what it was called. I don't know why it's called Vigilancia. SYM. The, Hyrule. What's it called? It's Hyrule Historia Master Quest. What is it called? Not the Cadence of Hyrule. The hell is the... No, Symphony of the Goddess. It was called the Symphony of the Goddess. I don't know if there are beaches in Quebec, but like we were there in January, so it was very cold there.
Eles provavelmente chegarão à mesma conclusão. Conclusão.
Conclusão. They probably something. Let's check it out. Arrived at to. They will probably come to the same conclusion. Mesma conclusion. Same conclusion.
Quantos postos de vigilância há na rua?
How many positions of surveillance are on the road? Quantos postos de vigilância há na rua? Oh, shit. How many surveillance points are there on the street? Okay.
Vigilância.
Vigilância. Everything's kind of like... It's like... The way that the accent is, it's just like up here. I sometimes feel like that's how I have to speak, where everything's up here. And, I do wonder. Points of surveillance is a word you've never used. Yeah, probably because you don't work for like the government, where they're like doing that probably. Yeah, it was winter there. No, I mean even in the summertime, the water's cold. Like I'm not saying it's like ice cold, but like you guys are accustomed to some perfect like bath water. Waters, I would assume, everywhere, because it's just so nice, minus the snakes and bugs.
Tudo.
I don't want to get dengue when I go down there. Every ato
de
of criação
criação é
also
também
an
ato
act
de
of
destruição.
See, this is some alchemic Gnosticism, like Freemason belief injected in here. Like, this is the Azoth. This is not holy. I get the point. Like, something must die in order for something else to be created. Don't like it. That slippery slope. Then the next thing is going to be, like mock human sacrifice, and then it's going to be actual human sacrifice, and then for some reason it'll be babies. And I'm not having it right now. Like that's the type of mental gymnastics. That's where it starts, where the mental gymnastics start to destroying in order to create. Now we have a country full of, well, not a country full of, but many major regions of people destroying, thinking that new can be built from the rubble. No, You could build upon something and reinforce it and refortify it. It just takes more time and effort and patience. But goddamn, will I sit back and let that happen? Probably, because I don't want to get stabbed. It's the theme of the day. Don't want to get stabbed.
Eu acho que é hora de eu sair. Eu acho que é hora de eu sair desta confusão. Confusão.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's as comical as thrown into the volcano, but I always think about like the Aztecs and how with like a sharpened obsidian knife, which is the sharpest thing you can use, it is molecularly sharp, atomically just, oh my god, the point of it. And just, sharpen that up ceremoniously and take a virgin, put him on the altar, right into his chest, pull out a still beating heart, and then that's how you know the sun's going to be rising the next day. I mean, not to sound bad or anything like that, but, when it comes to different cultures and because the big thing here is like diversity. It's like, oh, we got to respect all cultures. No, not that one. That one's bad. Imagine being like taking like a 13, 14, 15-year-old and doing that to them and, thinking that, oh, yeah, it's for the sun god, sun's going to not do anything and not show up and we're not going to have anything for... The sun isn't going to rise, basically, unless if you do this. And I don't think it's bad to think that some cultures are bad, because clearly, the cannibalistic, self-mutilation type of tribes that were thinned out of humanity and still are being thinned out of humanity. Yeah, I mean, to each its own, I guess, but Jesus, I don't want that. I forget the name of the sun god, but it's like a feathery fellow. It's a sky serpent type of deal. Yeah, I mean, your friends probably aren't wrong, Victor. He said, I have asked that because I've heard it from some of my friends. So, they're probably right. I can't speak today.
Juiz.
Reached. Chegou uma... O juiz chegou
a uma
conclusão.
Conclusão.
All right. Would it be a chegou? I don't know if it's a chegou. I think I'm going to do a chegou.
Chegou conclusão.
That looks better. Okay, a uma conclusão. I'm an idiot.
Eu
acho
que
that it is
hora
time for me
eu
to leave. It was right. Oh man, I just got the comment. Luan.
Sair.
I think what I'm excited about most is that, I just think the accent's so cute. Confusão. God damn it. I distracted myself again. It's just the accent is so cute.
Seu carro
precisa
de
manutenção.
revisão.
Needs a revision. Precisa de
Uma
a revision.
revisão.
There we go. O juiz. How'd I do this again? Reached.
A uma conclusão.
See, this sounds like the way I'm reading it is the judge has arrived a conclusion. And that's, you know, like, that's the math part of my brain that's trying to do 2 plus 2 equals 4, like a different math problem. Whereas it's more fluid than that. You know, it's just, I don't understand what like, wouldn't that make this redundant as a sentence? These are the questions, Luan, E. Victor. Where's Scoob? Oh yeah, Scooby's got a job, I think. Good for you, Scoobs. Eu.
Eu
Eu. Eu. Acho. Acho que.
Que.
It.
É.
It is time.
Hora.
It is time for me. For me.
De. Eu
Sair.
sair.
This.
De. Confusão.
Okay. That was a tough one. Look at this. Look at this dice. Man, I gotta go back to that. I'm sorry. Look at all this dice. Diachronic. Diaronic. Hydrocolonic. I think that means constipation. Hydrocolonic means constipation, I think. But goddamn. Here, let's see. Oh, they're glass dice. Oh. I thought these were just opals. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why it's got the fog. Look at that unicorn. Look at that. Okay, so Luan would be an orc. What would you be? A barbarian orc? Would you be a warlock orc? Would you be a wizard orc? A fighter orc? Trying to think of a bardic orc? Ah, that's something. Alright. Frick. Let's do abs ob. Abs ob. 4. We're getting close to 400 days, guys.
Eu preciso.
Yeah, fighter, you get a lot of options for arsenal and weaponry. What about a rogue orc? You know? You can be a little sneaky. Sneaky yet brutish. You know, like if you get caught sneaking around, you can smack him in the face. I'm following this one campaign on YouTube that's really hilarious. I just discovered it.
Criar
Criar perfil.
Perfil.
Perfil. I need to create a profile.
Ele lê com facilidade.
Ele lê com facilidade. He reads easily.
Eu preciso criar perfil.
Like, actually, it's a half-orc that is a warlock. It's a warlock half-orc from the sea, which is kind of cool and unique. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh, it's called Critical Role, and it's their second campaign. It's the Mighty Nine, like as in the German 9, which literally translates to Big Nope, which is funny. And there's only 7 of them. I need to create a profile. Actually, I do too.
Meu marido gosta desta. Meu marido gosta desta descrição. Descrição.
Baby cakes. My husband likes this description.
Eu não tenho ilusões.
I have no defense illusions. Speaking of illusions. Speaking of wizard. Oh, Luan, it's great meeting you, man. Be sure to give a subscription and a like and a comment on one of my videos. It can be any of them. Just say hello, and I'll definitely respond because I've responded to every one of my messages. So, obrigado por assistir, Luan, and I'll see you next time. For sure. You know, it was good to meet you. Good conversations. Hopefully, I was entertaining enough. And you know, it's getting late too. It's gonna be midnight, so he's probably going to bed.
Meu
My husbando
marido gosta
gosta
desta descrição.
descrição.
Apesar de sua fama, ele não é feliz.
Apesar
Apesar de
de
sua
sua
fama,
fama,
ele não é
não
feliz.
é
Feliz.
Despite his fame, he is not happy. That's gonna be me someday. No, I'm kidding. No. I've actually thought of that. I was on the pathway to that. A lot of people have said that I've had the it factor. And actually, the way that I'm acting right now is how I normally acted every single day. And, I feel like I'm quick-witted and stuff, but how it comes off when I go to watch it later, I sound so stupid. But, everybody's their own worst critic. But anyways, I've been told that, you have the it factor from a lot of people. And it's like, oh. But, the happiness went away. And it's like, you keep doing the same thing and doing the same drug of, trying to impress people, make them happy and stuff. And, that becomes an addiction in itself. And it ends up decaying into fighting for approval for other people. But I don't know why I got into that backstory. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, there are a lot of backstories you can write for your character. I feel like I'm being converted into nerddom. This is not good. Good friend of mine, Alex, actually, he comments on a lot of my live streams. Well, some of them now. He used to comment on a lot of them, but he's converting me into a nerd.
Esse trabalho
will have
terá
continuity.
continuidade.
Continuidade.
Aqui está
uma pequena description. Here is a little description.
Ela terminou
the
o
job
trabalho com
she finished the job with facilidade. Oh, it's right there.
facilidade.
With ease. Facilidade. To facilitate.
Trabalhadores exigem a continuidade do emprego.
Trabalhadores exigem a continuidade do emprego. Continuidade. I gotta stop being lazy when I talk.
Os pescadores navegam com facilidade. Navegam
com
com
facilidade.
facilidade.
The fishermen sail with ease.
Muitas letras diferentes aparecem na tela.
Many letters. What's a letras?
Letras.
Yeah, it is letters. Jesus.
Letras.
Writings. Many different letters. Appear.
Aparecem.
Appear on the screen. Like pop-ups? Are they talking about pop-ups?
Essa
That's story.
História
was
foi uma
a grande
ilusão.
Ilusão.
Várias letras diferentes
aparecem na tela. Okay. Doctors.
Letra
de doutor.
médico
is. But you could also do. Oh wow, doctors isn't actually given as a hint. That's how you know we're getting into the deep end of the waters. Is always.
sempre
difícil
de
to understand and
entender.
Is that universal? Is that like a universal like cultural thing that happens? Ela teve dois dias de fama I think it's Fama, right? Fama. Okay, that was a tough one. I definitely had to get help with that. So teve is past tense. Tinha chido. Teve is past tense for had. Teve is had. Dois anos, or dois dias, not 2 years, 2 days of fame. And guess what? Perfect score. Look at that. Look at that emo chick being pushed around by the owl. All right, well, we got 15 points on that, and I think it's time to conclude our episode. We got 2 lingots out of that. And, yeah, we reached our daily goal. And, yeah, we're setting sail. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 left for that. 3 left for that. And I think I'm going to head out. Victor, you're always a gem to talk to, and thank you for being such a support. And here, let me demonstrate to you real quick, Victor. So, it says we're in 24th place, but when we go to refresh the page, it then still says we're in 24th place. God damn it. We're still in 24th place? All right, well, one of these days I'm going to level grind this up and try to get this, you know, at a more stable spot, cuz I don't want to have to lose and get into Obsidian. But here's the thing, next week I'm probably going to do a 4-hour stream. And you know, cuz to commemorate day 400 and all that stuff, and hopefully that'll get more people on this channel saying hello. But Victor, Luan, Julius, Scooby, anybody I'm missing? Fisao hasn't been on here in a while. BR hasn't been on here in a while. Wolf Luna, I hope to hear from you too. But to all of you that did show up, obrigado por assistir. E boa noite e tchau.